Hiya, it's Siobhan, galloping housewife. I am on my way home from the yard, which is a bit different today. I have just dropped Mitch back there. So Mitch is my young horse with the eye issue. I took him over to the hospital in Larnac again today. I'm getting to know that road quite well by now. He went back in for a checkup. If you follow these, you will know that last week he was looking good. This week he is still looking good, but not improving as rapidly as I'd hoped. So we've got kind of one more medication to try, and then I have to take him back in next week to visit with the eye surgeon, with the surgeon who specialises in eyes, who's coming down from Glasgow to see him. One of the things I found today is that he's possibly got a partial detachment of his retina, which is quite shit. So don't know whether the implant that we're hoping to put in there is a possibility or not I really am pretty much coming here to say how pissed off I am. It's just, I have had two really good horses while I've been here, and I've lost them both to health issues. One of them as a young horse, I only really rode him for 1 year, and then he had his first sadness problem, and the next 2 years were rehab and almost getting him back, but not being quite right. So Mitch, I had less than a month when he did this, and he was my, I've said before, he's the best horse that I've sat on. As far as temperament and movement goes, he was just incredible. And now I don't know whether he's got a competitive career ahead of him. I don't know if he's, I don't know, and even if he does have a competitive career ahead of him, it's going to be management the whole bloody way again. And I'm really, really over it. I just want to get on a horse and train it, I didn't even really get started on him. So it's fucking frustrating. There's that. I mean, of course, Percy's fine. Great, Percy. But Percy's always been a plaything, and he's cool to have around as my just go and have fun pony. But I was actually looking forward to getting back and being able to be competitive at that top level. I really, really, really miss it. And it's going to be a while before I can afford another horse to be bringing on as well, and it's just shit. So that's my little complaint for the day. It's just to recognise that this journey that we go on is not linear, and that shit happens. Shit happens that's outside your control, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to accept it and carry on. And I think that that's one of the things that being a galloping housewife, owning horses and being around them, and at whatever level, because it doesn't matter whether, I'm aiming for the Olympics, it's great, but even if you are just aiming to go trail riding every weekend. You will have had disappointments, and you will have had things go wrong, and you will have had stuff that's interrupted that has got nothing to do with how good of a person you are, how good of a trainer you are, how good of a rider you are. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just shit luck. And then equally, you will have had, the most glorious things. You will have had, like I say, the perfect golf shot. You would have had those moments where you go, this is brilliant. And that's what keeps us coming back, of course. But yeah, that's just to acknowledge that sometimes life is shit, but dealing with that and accepting that, and recognizing that there is nothing that we can do about it, we just have to deal with the hand that we're dealt, actually stands us in really good stead for when shit happens in life. Because there's a lot of shit that just happens in life, and it's got nothing to do with how good of a person you are. It's got nothing to do with with how well you take care of your life. It's got nothing to do with how much money you earn. It's got nothing to do with the qualifications that you've got. It's got nothing to do with how healthy you are. It's just shit luck. It just, something happens, something will happen in your life, and you go, and you actually just have to deal with the hand that you're dealt. That's not quite right. Just have to cope with the hand that you just have to play with the hand that you're dealt. You just have to get on and cope. And so, yeah. So as much as today is shit and pissing me off, and the whole situation is, it's teaching me more life lessons. It's giving me more resilience. It's actually opening up different opportunities, and I have to recognise that too. So yeah, and I'm also really bloody privileged that I'm in this situation, that that I that I am this capable, that I can look after this horse, that that there's so much that I am in a really, really good position to be in, that I can take every bloody Monday off and spend the day in the car driving my fucking horse to hospital. Yeah, I'm privileged. Anyway, on that note, got nothing more to say, but yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I will be hopefully back out to the yard tomorrow if I can get out of home, because it is, I always talk about the weather, but the weather in Scotland is, it kind of really dictates a lot. It dictates, it dictates what you can do, and dictates how you can feel. But yeah, it's quite unique, and it's just cold and drizzly here today. Actually not that cold, it's 4 degrees. Got up to 5 degrees for the high today. So but it's tomorrow we've got another, I don't know whether it's a named storm or not this time, but it's supposed to absolutely chuck it down, and especially where we are up in the hills a little bit more, we'll probably get more snow on the ground than they will down here. But I have to say that at least with this warm weather, that 5 degrees, that the roads are no longer frozen, so it's like, that's easy, that makes life easier. I'd much rather drive in snow than on frozen roads. But yeah, small mercies, I tell you. Alright, okay, carry on, and I will, hopefully see you tomorrow. If I can get out, I'll be back down to the yard, and even if the weather's not good, I'll be back down to the yard, because Percy needs a clip, so I will take advantage of a shitty day to go and clip him. Hope your day is good, and I will catch you whenever. Bye.